Lucky. When'd you get back? What are you doing here? Where's Dad? Were you able to find Dad?
Yeah, I found him.
Okay, well, whatever's going on, I want to help.
How much do you know about Dad's father?
Well, I know that he left Dad and Aunt Bobby when they were young after their mom died. I don't know details.
Well, the devil's in the details.
What is going on?
Tim Spencer was a raging alcoholic, okay? He would beat his wife and his kids all the time. And Dad grew up with that. And he promised himself that he would never become that.
Well, he's kept that promise. He never came home drunk and beat us, and he tried to be a good father, and when he left, he would still come back.
I know, but... See, Dad spent his whole life running away from his own father. And now he's become Tim Spencer. His worst nightmare. He's turned into the man that he hates the most. I saw a side of Dad that I've never seen before. He kept it hidden from us our whole lives.
Where is he now?
He's in the whorehouse where he grew up. In Jacksonville, Florida. That place is the only real home he's ever had.
It's not true.
Come on, Lou. This place was never Dad's home. I mean, it was a failed compromise at best. It saddled him with all kinds of responsibilities and expectations he never wanted. You have any idea what it was like for me to be there in that place? Knowing that that's where Dad grew up. I mean, can you even imagine growing up like that, surrounded by everything, the booze and the... It would be like me watching you walk down the hall with some guy day in and day out, knowing you were going to have sex with him and that I was going to take a cut. Figuring out how to rob him as soon as you got his pants off. That's how Dad grew up. That's what shaped him. And now this whole mess has driven him right back to it. Hey, man.
Hey, I take it things didn't go well with Luke.
Yeah, you could say that.
Well, Lulu kind of thought that by saving this place she'd save my father, didn't she?
I wouldn't bet on it. He refused to come back, so...
Well, in that case, would you mind sticking around while I break the news to her? She was gonna meet me here.
I already told her, actually. She didn't take it too well.
Yeah, I can imagine. Well, I guess that means she won't be resurrecting this tub anytime soon, huh? And it's a shame. I always saw such potential in this place. If only we'd been open more than a couple times a month.
Yeah, you're probably right.
At least it gave Lulu a project, you know?
Yeah.
Something to focus on. It's a little envious. But, you know, it's not so bad having nothing to do either. I did. I went to Atlantic City. Won some money there.
Yeah?
So, yeah.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, right after that, I found my wife in bed with another man.
What?
Yeah, a cardiologist. So I was flying down to Santo Domingo to get a quick divorce, and Christina, of all people, showed up on the plane.
Yeah. Well, that's impressive.
Yeah, you could say that. Regardless, I'm actually supposed to be on my way to the Pine Barrens with Max and Milo right now.
Well,
Shame.
be careful, because, we don't want to lose you on top of Dad.
You think he's really gone for good?
Yeah, I do. I mean, he doesn't want anything to do with the Spencer clan. So from now on, we're on our own.
You want to tell me about it?
My dad's not coming back.
I'm sorry.
You don't sound surprised.
Well, I had my doubts.
So I'm the only one who actually thought that he would.
I don't know, if I were your dad and I had a few drinks and I got behind the wheel and I hit someone, I don't think I'd want to be around the people who love me. I wouldn't deserve their forgiveness.
I just thought that Lucky would work it out. They've been through so many painful times and they've always been able to work it out. And if I had the star ready and it would be something for him to come back to. This is just different.
Why? Why is it different?
This isn't about love or forgiveness or guilt. My dad's... He's slipped away from us, it feels like.
Talking about him, making him sound like he's dead.
Well, he's at a place where nothing matters, you know? All he has to do is survive, and he doesn't have to care about anyone or love anyone. He has no responsibility. It's as if my dad's resigned from being our father. From the second we found out my dad was the driver, I expected him to take off, which is why I did everything I could to try and make everything okay again.
No, there wasn't much more you could do.
I didn't have to be a part of the intervention.
That was you trying to help.
No, I just poured salt in the wound along with everyone else.
Listen, you're being like really tough on yourself.
I don't think I
But
am
you
at
are.
all.
You are. Think about what your dad did. He was drinking a lot. He walked around the Star with a gas can. He was threatening to burn the place down. He tried to provoke Jason a bunch of times. I mean, imagine the amount of pain that he was carrying around.
And all
with
we
him.
could do was tie him to a chair and tell him what a lousy father he's been.
That's not what you did.
But that's what he heard. He was feeling horrible about what happened to Jake. And why did we expect him to admit he's an alcoholic as well?
You had to do something.
Well, we could have gone with my first instinct and accepted him the way he is and helped him. But we shut him out. He would have never done that to any of us.
Look, is there any way I can try and take your mind off of this stuff? Like, why don't you come with me to Michael's graduation?
I know I should go, and I'm so proud of him. I just don't feel like I can be there right now.
Okay, if you're not going, I'm not going either.
No.
I'm not going to leave you sitting here all by
you
yourself.
need to go. I'm not going to be by myself. I'm going to see Ethan at the Star.
All right. Just wish I could fix this for you.
Well, thank you. You can't, just like I couldn't fix anything for my dad. You were right. I was wasting my time.
Your dad loves you.
But he doesn't love me as much as he wants to stay gone.
Where did you find Luke?
Florida. I can give you the address if you want. But I don't think it's gonna help.
Why? I mean, my relationship with Luke is very different than yours. You know, we met as adults, and so we're more like good mates than father and son. You know, we have a lot in common. Maybe somehow I can get through to him.
Yeah. You never know. But you're not as alike as you think.
What do you mean? I mean, we're both con men. We both probably drink too much. Yeah, we both need our families more than we like to admit.
I was talking about your childhood. I mean, you didn't exactly grow up in a brothel, right?
No, I did not. My childhood was pretty great, actually. At least some of my parents died, and I struck out on my own.
Yeah, it was the same for me. I mean, since my parents loved each other, they always treated me with respect.
Yeah. I guess it was very different for Luke, huh?
Yeah, he wasn't able to be a kid. He was expected to lie and cheat, steal, watch his sister work as a prostitute. And all that cynicism and loneliness never left him. He just learned how to hide it from everyone.
Well, it doesn't seem like he's hiding anymore.
No, he let the darkness take over. He went home. You can't come back from that.
No, there's gotta be a way back yet. There has to be some way back.
Not if you believe you're irredeemable.
I don't know, man. Luke's come back before. He'll come back again.
You're not hearing me, Ethan. The man we believed was our father is gone. Maybe he never existed.
Hey.
Hey.
I didn't expect to see you here. Did you tell him?
Yeah, he told me. But hey, for what it's worth, I'm still not convinced that Luke's gone for good.
You weren't there. I mean, I saw him. I saw the look in his eyes.
Luke just needs time to process everything that's happened, all right? But he is a survivor. He'll come back.
He's a survivor. He's the ultimate survivor. But that means that he's able to just toss out anything he can't afford, and that includes us.
He needs us.
We need him, Lulu. Don't get the two things mixed up. Dad never wanted the responsibility or the pain of being a father. He doesn't want to play the part that we've written for him. He wants to be on his own, away from all of us.
Don't say that. Thank you.
Look, I was there with him. I heard what he said. He said that killing Jake was liberating for him. That it set him free. He's retiring from being a father. Okay? He doesn't want anything to do with us. It's over. And the sooner we can accept that, the sooner we can all get on with our lives.
Hey. Thought that we'd find you here.
What are you doing?
Nothing, just... You know, I can see this place like Dad sees it, and it's suffocating. You know? It's like a cage with lace curtains and a picket fence. Must have been hell for Dad.
It wasn't all bad.
Our parents' marriage fell apart here. So did my marriage to Elizabeth. Now it's just standing here like some monument to all that we lost. All the good intentions that went nowhere. And I finally understand why Dad always said that he'd like to see this place torched, you know? Anyway, look, I appreciate you guys coming to find me, but I should get back to work.